everybody and welcome back. I am here for the third challenge. This is the May challenges that are going on to support the release of my new kit, Dear Dragonfly. With the challenge I also have some freebies, so I'm going to share those with you now. There are 2 pages this week up for grabs. You can find them in the Non-Stop Papercrafts Facebook group or on my Ko-fi site, both of which are linked down below. So if you want to grab hold of these, that's where you need to head. So the first page is a journaling page that goes lovely with the kit. Again, we've got those beautiful dragonflies and it just looks all kind of aged and crumpled. And then the other page is just some different fussy cuts. So we've got some really mini tags, some little mini postcards. We've got some journaling cards, some labels and some different flowers at the top. So they're the 2 freebies available this week. As I said, they are available in the Facebook group Non-Stop Papercrafts or on my Ko-fi site. Now the freebies actually have nothing to do with the challenge this week. This week I am making a sort of tassel dangle. So I've wanted to do a little video actually, kind of showing my project for this month, but we've very strangely had some nice sunny weather in the UK. So I've kind of been making the most of it and not really been in the craft room too much because I've been out in the garden or out at the park with my daughter. But what I am doing is I am altering a book with the kit. So you can see that I've torn out some pages. I have fussy cut all of the different bits and pieces from my kit. So I am all ready to go. I have already started altering the pages and sticking in the different elements of the kit, but I will go through this properly in another video. The weather's supposed to be going back to usual and being all rainy next week, so there'll definitely be more videos coming out next week. But as I said, I wanted to create a little dangle, and it is only going to be a little one because I'm using, as you can see, a very thin book. So it's a very small book, and I did really want to have a dangle on this. So I was trying to think, how could I do it so it's nice and light? Because there are lots of people that make dangles and they're absolutely gorgeous. I'm personally somebody that doesn't make too many of them. I think in my whole journal making experience, I've probably made 4. So yeah, I really love them. I love the look of them. I'm just not very good at them. So this is a challenge for me too. And as I said, I wanted something small and light that would go on here because I only have obviously a teeny little spine to kind of dangle it off. So I have had a little bit of play around already and pulled out some bits and pieces, and this is an example of one that I've made. So I've got different bits of ribbon. I tried to pick colours that I thought would go with the kit. So you've got pinks and greens and blues, and I've got a white in there, and I've got this little sort of crochet flower thing. But it's nice and light. It hangs off a bulb pin, so I'm only going to need a teeny tiny little hole in the top of my spine to feed that through, and then that will be essentially dangling off the side, and it still kind of adds the tassel without it being too bulky. And I thought this would just be a nice little challenge, especially for perhaps beginners, newbies, people that are new to making journals and accessorizing. So yeah, I'm hoping that this will be a nice challenge, and like I said, not using the papers so much, but something to go with the kit. So again, I've just grabbed a load of different bits and pieces. I've got my bulb pin. This time I've picked a green one. I think this one's blue. Yeah. So I'm just going to move some bits out of the way just so obviously the table doesn't look too busy. So let's get rid of all these and just bring this back. So this is my example, so I'll keep that one to the side. And really this is a nice, quick and easy challenge. It's a way to get rid of scraps. So I have a jar that just has like offcuts of small bits of ribbon, so that's what I've basically pulled out from. I have gone over some of the ends of some of them with my lighter. It just sort of burns the edge and just melts it. Obviously where they have that kind of acrylic-y, plasticky stuff in them, it just stops it from fraying. So I've done that. So I've gathered a few. Again, I've tried not to make it too bulky because obviously it needs to go on a thin spine, so I didn't want anything too heavy. So all I do, nice and easy, is I just start grabbing different bits. So let's maybe have the dark blue perhaps at the back, and I literally just slide it on. And again, you can have as many pieces of ribbon or as least amount of ribbon as you like. It's entirely up to you. I think we'll have the white next. Then I might put on a bit of this. This is always interesting to try and use on here. Obviously you can't thread it like I've done the other ribbon, so what I've been doing is kind of trying to kind of loop it through and then just tie a knot in, which with all of these little eyelashy bits off there is super tricky to find what you're actually doing. And I realise that you're probably not going to see too much on the camera, but I assure you I am trying to tie a knot. But it is fiddly. And I'm not great with fiddly tasks, as many of you already know if you've been here a while on this channel. And that's possibly why I don't make too many dangles. Right, so there's my knot. I've just got to pull. Yep, there we go. Now you can obviously tie it again. I'm not going to worry because it's not something that's going to get pulled about too much to come undone. So now that we've got that one on, let's maybe have a bit of pink. Let's have some lace. And like I said, you can build this up as much or as little as you like. But it's just a nice, easy way to just kind of finish off your journal. And especially if you are making just something small like me. Let's do the blue eyelash trim. So again, same process. I'm just going to try and attempt to tie another knot with all these eyelashes going all over the shop. Yeah, no, I can't do it. Can't do it. Too fiddly. Right, let's try and do it off of the thingy. Right, there it is. Pop it on and pull. There we go. We got there. Right, then I'm going to pop my green on. Maybe the other way round. And then again one of these little crochet flower thingies just to kind of finish it off. And that very quickly came together, apart from me tying my knots in my eyelash trim. They are nice and quick and easy to make. So there's my second one. So yeah, as I say, nice and quick and easy. Hopefully a lovely little challenge for you. I'm going to attach one to this already. So I'm just going to get my pokey tool. Now I only obviously want a small little hole. So I'm just going to try and aim for the middle. And I am just going to go in that back of that spine. You can see the needle coming through, or the pokey tool coming through, and pull it back out. Okay, so I've created a little hole at the top. Which one shall we go for? Maybe the one with the blue bulb pin, since it suits the colour of the journal. Oh, now the only thing I haven't thought of is that'll be backwards, won't it? Okay, I'm going to have to do it that way. Pin it. Yeah, no, that's not going to work, is it? What I need to do is I've actually put these on backwards, so I'm going to actually undo this now and do it all over again. So let's take that off. Yeah, what I need is it to open from the back. So I'm going to attempt to try and hold it where it all is, pull it out and thread it that way. That's better. Right. So I hope that makes sense now. So I'm just going to show you a little bit closer up. So the flower, which is obviously the bit that's going on the top, needs to be at the back of the ball pin. So the ball pin opens to the back of your tassel, just so that when it goes in, it's then facing the right way, because I had it obviously backwards. So that now will pin on there. And that's better. That's it. So now we've got the tassel on the back. So that's how it's supposed to look. So I'm going to have to turn that one around as well. But I can use this one in another project because it's lovely sort of spring and summer colours. So that will do for a journal coming up. Okay, so that was it, a really short and quick video for today. As I said, the challenge is to make some kind of tassel. You can of course make a bigger one than me. I'm just making a nice small one just because it fits my nice small journal. I'm hoping this is going to be a nice fun challenge, a little bit different, not necessarily using papers, but a way to kind of use up some of your stash if you've got some scrappy offcuts of ribbons as I have. The freebies are then available for you to add to your existing journal if you are making one with the freebies or with the main kit. I will have the main kit linked down below if you want to head over to my Etsy shop and purchase that one. As I say, there will be a video coming out very soon where I kind of show you in a bit more detail what I've done with this book and how I've altered it, and obviously finishing it off because it's only half done at the moment. Thank you so much everybody, and I will see you all in the next crafty video. Bye for now.